Now when the intellect created for the vision of the divine substance is exalted by a kind of supernatural light, as is clear from what has been said, there is no intellect created in this way which is the lowest in its nature, which cannot be elevated to this vision. For it has been shown that this light cannot be connatural to any creature, but surpasses all created nature in virtue. But what is done by supernatural power is not hindered because of the diversity of nature, since the divine power is infinite. Hence, in the healing of the sick which is miraculously effected, it does not differ whether someone is much or little sick. Therefore, the different degree of the intellectual nature does not prevent the lowest in such a nature from being led to that vision by the aforesaid light. Still, the distance of the intellect according to the order of the highest nature to God is infinite in perfection and goodness. Now his distance to the lowest intellect is finite, for the finite cannot have an infinite distance to the finite. The distance, therefore, which is between the lowest created intellect and the highest, is as if nothing in comparison with that distance which is between the highest created intellect and God. Now that which is like nothing cannot make a perceptible variation, just as the distance which is between the center of the earth and the sight is like nothing in comparison with the distance which is between our sight and the eighth sphere, to which the whole earth is compared to take the place of a point. And for this reason no perceptible variation is effected by the fact that the astrologers in their demonstrations use our sight as the center of the earth. Again, it has been proved above that every intellect naturally longs for a vision of the divine substance, but natural desire cannot be in vain. Therefore, every created intellect can reach the vision of the divine substance, not hindered by the inferiority of nature. Hence it is that Matthew 22:30, the Lord promises men the glory of the angels. They will be, he says, speaking of men, like the angels of God in heaven. And Revelation 20, it is said that the measure of a man and an angel are the same. Because of this, and almost everywhere in the sacred scriptures, angels are described in the form of men, or as a whole, as is clear from the angels who appeared to Abraham in the likeness of men, Genesis 18:2, or in part, as is evident from animals, Ezekiel 1:8, of which it is said that the hands of man were under their feathers. By this means the error of some who said that the human soul, no matter how much it is elevated, cannot reach the equality of the higher intellects.